feel, 'cause I know that it's something real. Gonna say how I feel, 'cause I know that it's something real. Hey, hey. Gonna say how I feel, 'cause I know that it's something real.
That place you're thinking of, the music you remember from when you were in love. Let yourself heal. It's easy to feel. Let yourself heal. It's easy to feel.
Hey you guys, how are you tonight? Whoa, it is good to see you. There were some beautiful pours going on today, and that train had some really wonderful stuff going on. And then I was just over watching Christina Welch. She had some beautiful things going on. And oh my goodness, all sorts of fun stuff. And today was my tart day. So I got to go do some art with my tart friends this morning. And just got off the phone with my friend Janie. And hadn't talked to her in ages. And I didn't get to talk very long because she called just after 6 and I was trying to get everything all ready, but that's the way it is. So let's say hi to everybody. There is Angie and Deirdre. Yes, her pour was beautiful. And Gloria's here. Yay, Gloria, did you have a show this week? You did have a show this past weekend. How did that go? I remember you said something about, this is what happens. I forget the conversations I miss half. Part of this is I miss half of the conversation in the chat sometimes going through, and I get lost on days. There, Deirdre. Yep. There's Lupe. How are you, Maria? I'm glad you found the footage on that one pour. I was just starting to watch that when my friend Janie called. So I've got it queued up, ready to go. In fact, on my TV over there, which I think I will turn it off because don't need that distracting me. It was over there. And there's Helen. Hey, Helen, I got your email with the story. So we're going to be able to pull that up and see how everybody's doing. There. I love that new thumbnail you have, Helen. It's just too cute. I just couldn't. Speaking of too cute, I have to show you if I can find this. I'll take a picture of it because the cuteness is just too much. See if I can get this on my phone and show you guys this real quick. I have to share the cuteness. And all right, be ready for cuteness. Where am I? I bet if I use this one. Oh, no, it's going to show up as what? There we go. Oh, come on, little girl. Don't be so big. Why is it so big? Okay, we'll go smaller. There she is. Oops, I'm drawing on her. Dang. I didn't mean to do that. Undo, undo. Done. Saved photos. Oh, now I have to go. She's playing. Oh my goodness. Well, pull that out. That was my little cuteness. So much for on the fly trying to show you guys something. Rory, she's getting so big. And we'll go back to here. Okay, So everybody's checking in. We've got them all. This intro, love the song, the video footage, the pics. Thank you. Yeah, those were all on Canva. The music, I think the music was within Canva too. It was part of their free well, I'm a pro. I have the pro thing, so that was within Canva too. Hi, Larry. And Jack's here. Hey, Jack. Good to have you here. Nice to see you, my friend. Larry Love was your nickname in high school? Oh my goodness. JHA Art Studio in the house. How you been, Jack? Good to see you all here. Yay. I was just starting to, that was one of the things I was doing. I was going through all my subscribed things and seeing who had posted recently and who I hadn't seen from. And I'm like, yay, thank you. Did an event on the 30th, did 8 readings and sold a few products. Broke even, that's right. When's your next event, Helen? And when is the next time you're going to do a Facebook Live? That's where the curious minds want to know. In here for the cuteness, I was trying to finish the more traditional painting for Mexican Mother's Day tomorrow. Oh, fun. Yeah. Can't wait to see the finished products. Yep. Glad to see you. Thank you, Jack. Yay, it's good to have you here. So, first off, I wanted to show everybody Larry's temple belt that he did yesterday. And this is it. Make sure there's not a timer on it. Nope, there's not. So this is the first, he did several pour overs. He did a kind of a really kind of deep terracotta color first, and then the pour had other things mixed into it. So that was the first, and then I think he's going to, well, he can tell you in the chat, but I think he said he's going to embellish the octopus, and that's why I was showing that octopus from Eric Carle's book yesterday, and I thought that was cool. Yeah, isn't it really? And it's tall, it's big, and it's heavy. Those temple bells are heavy. I'm excited to see when it's all done. I wonder if Larry, if I went and stood down on the east side of the peninsula, down at the boat launch down on 72nd. There's kind of a spot, right? Boat launches shows right between like McNeil Island and Anderson Island. And if you were on the other side on the which is over kind of near that golf course, whatever, Chambers Bay, yeah. You rung your temple bell down there. I wonder if I would hear it across the bay. Whew, that would be cool. So that was that. And then Helen has her story. And now that's not her story, but I'm going to show you her story right here. We want to go to Google Chrome. We want to go right there. And that's what we have. So she sent me her story again because she's been working on it and she's got more parts to it. And so I haven't had a chance. I just opened the email, so I haven't had a chance to read it. So I'm going to read it now. Meow, Meow, Meow by Helen Ahanati. I probably am saying that wrong. The window is open. I hop on out. Meow, meow, meow. Water coming down from the spout. I walk along and see a rat. Meow, meow, meow. Does he know that I am a cat? Now, I hope you guys are looking at these to see which one stanza you want to illustrate, because that would be really fun to do. Again, we had some people do some of them. Deirdre did one. Hiss, I say as I walk on by. Meow, meow, meow. hiss is my lonely cry. At the bottom of the stairs, meow, 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 I mew with a blare. Let me in, meow, 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 you don't know where I've been. The door opened wide, meow, 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 and I strolled right inside. It is so warm and so cozy, meow, meow, meow. And I had a really wet nosy. The window was now shut. Meow, meow, meow. I turned and showed it my butt. Meow, meow. Into my fluffy bed I creep. Meow. 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 Beginning to dream without a peep. Floating from here to there, meow, 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 exploring the world as I dare. A farm, a palace, anywhere I choose, meow, meow, meow. Even wearing clothes and buckled up shoes, meow, meow, meow. As I awoke and began to purr, meow, meow, meow. What a great dream had just occurred. Meow. Oh, look, a new window is open. Meow, meow, meow. I think it's time to do it all again. Oh, that's so great, Helen. That is going to be such a good kid's book. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yay. And Nathan is here with a cracking headache. I am so sorry, Nathan. Those are so awful. Excedrin migraine. If you guys have it down there, it was always when I don't get migraines, but I'd get spinal headaches because from when I bruised my spinal cord. And that was the only thing that would help for a long time. After so many concussions and all I had, those are the only things that really take a whack at them. Yeah. Isn't it so beautiful? I love it. Good job, Helen. Yay. Cat says butt. Of course you will, Angie. Of course. Yes, I heard Larry all the way over here doing his you last night in poor yawner. We were laughing. Oh, yeah. Yep. So cute. Helen, it is amazing. Very cool. Oh yeah, I've had blood patches. I had that after I had a spinal tap done. You know, I went when I had a swollen spinal from a concussion. It took about 10 years for the swelling to go away completely. It wasn't fun, but that was many, many years ago, and you know, it's not bad now. But I keep Excedrin handy. Excedrin migraine goes with me everywhere. You betcha. That was really cool, Helen. Thank you for sharing that. I love that story. It is great. So here, I've got me back on, oh, that's on another camera. Oh, well, I'll just turn it this way because now we're getting ready for the story. And I kind of keep that one there so I know what I look like. All right, so my theme today, what I had was, it said healing hearts. And I had several, we read a book, one book by this author, and it was the book that she did about the children in Canada that had been put into relocation schools. And what I've gone back and some other books that have popped up and that just looked really good, and they're all by her. And she's doing a whole bunch of books, all to really not only heighten awareness of that situation that happened, but really more as a form of healing for the First Peoples and for everyone who went through that. And some of the books are just beautiful. And so I wanted to tell you a little bit more about her. And let me go back to where the screen share is. So her name is Monique Greysmith, and she's an award-winning best-selling author, speaker, and consultant. I invite you to come join. They were going to share their journey adapting Robin, doing some other things. That was here, but about her, that's a braiding in seagrass. Come on, there we go. She says, Monique believes that love is medicine. She's a proud mom of teenage twins, an award-winning best-selling author, and sought-after consultant. Her most recent novel, Tilly and the Crazy Eights, was longlisted for Canada Reads 2021. She has 7 books ranging for readers across the lifespan. These include Speaking Our Truth, A Journey of Reconciliation, My Heart Fills with Happiness, You Hold Me Up, Lucy and Lola, Tilly, The Story of Hope and Resilience, and recently released When We Are Kind. In the fall of 2022 is the young adult adaptation of Braiding Sweetgrass by Robin Wall Kimmerer and illustrations with Nicole Needart, as well as a new picture book, I Hope, illustrated by Gabrielle Guimard. Her use to share wisdom, knowledge, hope, and the important teaching that love is medicine. She's Cree, Lakota, and Scottish, and has been sober and involved with her healing journey for over 30 years. She's well known for her storytelling spirit and generosity and focus on resilience. I just loved her message, and the books that I've seen that I'm going to share, I just thought it was a night that I needed to kind of focus on one author and what she does and what her message is, and they're just so beautiful. So we have 2 tonight, You Hold Me Up and When We Are Kind. And I'm going to start with You Hold Me Up. And it tells me a little bit more about her, that she's a mixed heritage woman of Cree, Lakota, and Scottish descent. Let's see, and that was what? The strength and resiliency of the first people in Canada. So that's a lot of what it said to her. Oh, here, author's note. She said, in Canada, we have a long history of legislation and policies that have affected the wellness of Indigenous children, families, and communities. One of the most impactful was in Indian residential boarding schools. For over 150 years, Indigenous children, First Nations, Métis, and Inuit, were as young as 5 were taken from their families, communities, and cultures and placed in residential schools. At these schools, abuse was rampant, and children were separated from their siblings, forbidden to speak their own language or practice their culture, and often fed little or rotten food and were denied basic necessities. With this book, we are embarking on a journey of healing and reconciliation. I think that is just so key of what she says. I wrote it to remind us of our common humanity and the importance of holding each other up with respect and dignity. I hope it is a foundational book for our littlest citizens, a book that encourages dialogue among children, their families, their care providers, and their educators. At its heart, it's a book about love, building relationships, and fostering empathy. And I found that message after, to come through with culture that has endured that much and had that type of thing, and to have your focus be on reconciliation and on healing, I thought that was worth sharing with you guys, because I think that's pretty spectacular. And that the focus is not so much on the past of the events, but it doesn't mean forget them. It means recognize that they happened, but what do we do to change and make now better? So this book is called You Hold Me Up. And there it is. Come on. Show up. There it is. You hold me up. Don't know why it's not sticking, but there it is. Monique Greysmith and Danielle. The illustrations too in this, they're that real simple kind of form and almost kind of a universal, so that you can identify with just about any shape or size. Or I loved it. You hold me up when you are kind to me. When you share with me. When you learn with me. You hold me up when you play with me. When you laugh with me. When you sing with me. You hold me up when you comfort me. When you listen to me. When you respect me. You hold me up. I hold you up. We hold each other up. And that's that one. I thought that was, it's just so simple but so beautiful. Yeah. You know, but I think it's, Deirdre says it's hard to be Canadian with a past like that. I have many First Nation friends I grew up not knowing. I think there's so much in every culture that are things that happened that we didn't know, and that, or else were, the door was, it was just not talked about. If it was known, it was just let be. And it is what it is. There's not a way to change that. The only thing that we can do now is going forward is recognizing that for what it was and making sure that stuff like that doesn't occur again. And yet, unfortunately, we've seen things like that happen within our own country, with what happened with the children at being taken from families at the southern borders. And still there's children that haven't been reconciled with their families. And all of that, it was, I think what it did for me was it spurred a belief that, you know, you gotta make a voice, you gotta stand up. And even if it seems like it doesn't make a difference, it might make a difference to someone, and make a little bit of difference to someone. And if that's what you can do, and if that's what it does, and it makes a step toward what you have no idea what the domino effect is going to be. So you just have to keep pushing forward and do the best we can right now. There are people out there that I really admire that step up, step out and go for it. And that's great. There's other people who work back behind the scenes to make things better, and that's what works for them. So find your niche, find what works, and that's what we can do. So the next book that I have here, why is that there, is, come on, unlock, there we go, is When We Are Kind. And this is a different illustrator for this one. Come on, open up. There we go. I'm talking to my iPad. One of the gals at Tarts today came in. She was, I'm not staying because I dropped my iPad and shattered the screen and I have to go. She was not happy. Ugh. So here we go with another one of her books called When We Are Kind. And this is by a different illustrator, Nicole Neidhart. So it's again has the same feel though as the one by Danielle Daniel. A bit more detail, but still a similar kind of feel that goes with the book. When We Are Kind by Monique Greysmith. I am kind when I help my family. I am kind when I share with my friends. I am kind when I take my dog for an extra long walk. I am kind when I help my neighbor. I am kind when I bring food to my elders. I am kind when I only take from the earth what I need. I am kind when I take care of myself and get a good night's sleep. I feel joy when my family and I are kind. I feel happy when my friend is kind to me. I feel comforted when my cat is kind to me. I feel loved when my elders are kind to me. I feel grateful when the earth is kind to me. I feel respectful when I am kind to myself. When we are kind, we remember we are all related. And that was the other one. That I had. But I wonder, so that one love the way that, because when you read these books to little kids, it is the simple, sometimes it takes being like, you ask a little kid what they've done kind and they can't figure it out. Like in that book, Each Kindness, she couldn't figure out anything that she'd done. But this one, there's so many little things that when you point them out and we realize that they are significant and they make a difference and they are a way of showing kindness, and it doesn't have to be huge, but it means something. Let me see if I have that other one. I don't think so. My heart fills with happiness. Oh, there it is. My heart fills with happiness. I knew I had one more book of hers. And because I think part of the whole thing of the different parts of the book, happiness is a big deal about this, and that how it all goes together. And I love the fact that she's using the kindness, respect, and all those type of things as a message in between and in to really put it out there. And I needed to start my week off with a lot of uplifting. It's the connections, it's the uplift, it's, the song You Lift Me Up. Yeah. And we have it too, yeah. Not needing to know is a privilege, right? Beautiful books. Okay, there's one more that is, since these are short books, we can get this one into, and then I'll have all of her books that I have read to you guys, and it kind of fits with that theme. Since we started last night with Kissing Hand, and I'm just kind of go this, by Wednesday I'll have need a wacky day, but tonight it was these. This is called My Heart Fills with Happiness. There, yeah. By Monique, Greysmith, and this is yet a different illustrator. So it's interesting to see the different illustrators and how they portray Monique's messages, because her messages are very similar and have a real firm thread through them, a real strong thread through them all. And each one she says a little differently, but they still have this really strong thread. And able to get a different illustrator to show that thread a different way each time, I think is brilliant, because it's another way of almost like subconsciously showing all the differences to say the same thing. My heart fills with happiness when I see the face of someone I love. I smell bannock baking in the oven. I sing. My heart fills with happiness when I feel the sun dancing on my cheeks. I walk barefoot on the grass. I dance. My heart fills with happiness when I hold the hand of someone I love. I listen to stories. I drum. What fills your heart with happiness? I love that. The narwhal. Such a simple one. Something to pour. Whatever fills your heart with happiness. Something to draw. Something to illustrate. Something to create. Wouldn't you say? Yeah. So that's my books for tonight by Monique. Monique Greysmith, is it? Yes. Got those in. This group hits my weak point: flowers, birds, happy children, happy brown people. Feel the sun dancing on my cheeks. Yes. The smiling babies. It's a good group of books. I think the set of the three of them, I'm just, they're the kind that I think, especially the illustrations, kids would pick up again and again and look at them, because they have that simplicity enough that if you noticed, here, I'll go to here, like on this one, there's the figures. That one has a face, this one has a face. But in each book I noticed that there was always at least one illustration that there wasn't a face. So oftentimes what that does for little kids is that they can put themselves in that picture. I like this a lot. Listen to stories. And drum. I have not sat in a good drumming circle in a long, long time. My friend Anne, we used to have drumming circles about once every 4 to 6 months at her place up in Rockport, and we'd sit out. Oh my gosh, they were amazing. They were amazing, and I missed doing a drumming circle. Oh, I'm glad. Yes, Deirdre, that's what I wanted to do, was lift people up. This is a whole the whole purpose of this story is that sometimes we laugh, sometimes we think, sometimes it pulls something out that needed to be pulled out and then dealt with and put in its place and gone on from. And I think sometimes these books do this for the authors too. And my other camera this camera just up here just decided to come join the party. It's just literally like, okay, all right, I'm done, huh? All right. Didn't mean to do that. All right, you guys, it is just about 10 after 7, but we got through 3 really cute, wonderful short books, but books that have a lot of meaning. So I'm going to let you head off for the evening, relax, enjoy, and spend time with your families, spend time doing something that brings you joy. Maybe go create something. Take a look maybe at Helen's poem again and think of something that, let me pull it back up again, go to here and there. Let's see, is the screen share? There it is. You know, meow, meow, meow. The window is open. I hop on out. Meow, meow, meow. Water coming down from the spout. I walk along and see a rat. Meow, meow, meow. Does he know that I am a cat? Hiss, I say, and walk on by. Meow, meow, meow. Hiss is my lonely cry. Have you chosen a stanza that you want to illustrate? I am sure that Helen would like to see them. At the bottom of the stairs, meow, 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 I mew with a blare. Let me in, meow, meow, meow. I don't know where I've been. The door opened wide. Meow, 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 and I strolled right inside. It's so warm and so cozy. Meow, meow, meow. And I have a really wet nosy. The window was now shut. Meow, meow, meow. I turned and showed it my butt. Into my fluffy bed I creep. Meow, meow, meow. Beginning to dream without a peep. Floating from here to there. Meow, meow, meow. Exploring the world as I dare. A farm, a palace, anywhere I choose. Meow, meow, meow. Even wearing clothes and buckled up shoes. As I awoke, I began to purr. Meow, meow, meow. What a great dream had just occurred. Oh, look, a new window is open. Meow, meow, meow. I think it's time to do it all again. Meow. I love it. All right, you guys, that is it for tonight. Thanks for coming to Story and Art and for listening and bringing me into your homes and for coming into mine. It's so great to have you guys here and to do this for you every night. Love drum circles, yes. Me too, Helen. I mean, Gloria, I love drumming circles. Yeah, we actually made drums one time with Donna. I mean, with and she's my friend that's a shaman, and she taught a lot of wonderful classes, and would do drumming circles, and she would pull out her drums and some of us brought them, and then we actually had a class one time on making drums. It was really good. Really good. String power gets your heart pumping. Yes, it does. We have some pretty good sized powwows up here in the Northwest in a lot of places. So, and the camera's excited too. Yes, down here. All right, you guys, take care. And I will see you tomorrow night. And until then, keep looking for the beauty hidden in plain sight. It's all around. But the first place to look is go look in your mirror and say, "Hi, beauty."
the night. We could get lost in all the lights and sounds. Feel alright.
Okay, Deirdre, that's a story we want to hear. Thanks for coming, Jack.
Downtown. There's not just stars on the boulevard. They're in the light in your eyes. Oh, we
Hi, Donna.
don't need no black cards. I just need you by my side. We could be shameless, famous, running cool, with a love that leaves us weightless. Ooh, drop dead gorgeous, wow. Ooh, you got me feeling starstruck too. We could be famous. We could be famous.
Helen, I think this crew will have your back when it comes to illustrations for your book.
Looking like a model, better than the usual. Yeah. You don't
Helen,
even try.
can I email everybody your story? Let me know, because I know Deirdre wants to see it so she can do some. So let me know in the comments, Helen, if you're still here. Can I send out an email, Zach?
Need no black cards. I just need you by my side. We could be shameless.
I can turn it into a PDF.
Cool. With
Or if you want to send it to her, if you have her email, go ahead and do that. Because Deirdre wants it.
gorgeous, wow. Ooh, you got me feeling starstruck too. We could be famous. We could be famous. We could be famous. We could be famous. We could be shameless, famous, running cool, with a love that leaves us weightless. Ooh, drop dead gorgeous, wow. Ooh, you got me feeling starstruck too. We could be famous. We could be famous. We could be famous. We could be famous.
Night, everybody.